But first tonight, a Fox 46 exclusive. Students are logging onto adult websites while they're supposed to be learning remotely. Even more alarming, they're doing it while on their school-issued computers. It's a Fox 46 investigation into why students can access the adult websites, even though the school system has software installed to keep this from happening.
Fox 46 chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer has been looking into this problem for weeks, and what she's about to share will be an eye-opener for a lot of parents.
Logging on and learning. A year into the pandemic, and it's almost become second nature to families in CMS.
Basically, pages within this website.
But the website one mom says her daughter logged on to raises questions about security on school-issued computers. She says she was tipped off by a CMS teacher that her 12-year-old daughter with autism was looking at something inappropriate during virtual class using her CMS computer.
And I began searching myself to see what was being looked at, what was being logged into.
What she found shocked her. Searches for sex and sexy. Her daughter even logged into the website Quora, where the mom discovered.
And that's the kind of stuff that's on Quora. One of males sending her pictures.
Naked pictures.
She's seen a lot of things that she shouldn't have seen at this point. She shouldn't even know at this point. Of course she didn't know what it meant, so she Googled it.
Mom thinks her daughter created a fake profile on the website.
Same pictures I found on that page, I also found saved on the device, downloaded off the internet, saved on the device.
Before the pandemic, her children didn't have any of their own devices and only had internet access at school.
They don't have phones, they don't have tablets, they don't have their own computers, they don't go on the internet at all.
She blames the school.
Which is virgin. Why is that even, why is that not the red flag? How they could give out these devices that have little to no filters on them or locks. Why was it such a rush to push these things out and not think about other potential issues? Shouldn't even be able to get on this thing.
I asked CMS about the filters it uses to block adult content on school-issued devices. A spokesperson wouldn't go on camera, but says the state's content filtration software called Zscaler protects its computers' school systems across North Carolina. In a statement, CMS says this technology is not completely foolproof, and with thousands of new websites and immeasurable amounts of new content loaded every day, occasionally some of this will slip through. As for the site mentioned, Quora, our team did some creative searching and found linked content that is clearly inappropriate, and the site was manually blacklisted immediately. IT security specialist Tom Blanchard says even the best software can't block everything.
Yeah, that's a real challenge with something like that on a Quora or some other message board site like a Reddit that can be totally helpful and appropriate, these websites, in an educational setting. But what you're seeing a lot of the bad guys do is they'll use these sites and they'll put links that don't have names that are associated with these bad things.
He says it takes everyone to protect our kids from the dark side of the web.
There's no silver bullet that's going to perfectly protect your children. It doesn't exist. That's why you need a combination of education and a tool that protects them the best that it can.
But that's little comfort to a mom whose child has now been exposed to more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic.
I'm back and forth, crying one minute and just kind of in a rage the next. Just wondering how this could happen.
Seema, a lot of parents are probably checking their kids' computers right now. And did the expert in this piece examine the Chromebook?
Great question. No, he did not, but I did. The expert explaining to the viewers now is like how experts at trial explain to juries concepts that some of us may not be that familiar with, whether it's science, medicine, or in this case, computers.
And so what actions has this mother taken since this alarming discovery, Seema?
Well, she still has the computer, and her daughter has not been attending class. The mom hasn't really explained much to her. She feels that she needs the assistance of a child psychologist to sit down and talk to her daughter about how she got on those sites, and perhaps more importantly, why. Guys?